Is Jeff Hardy a flop? That is a question we'll be asking today on Bam Lamau. By no means am I saying that Jeff Hardy's career has been useless or that he has been a waste of talent in the WWE or wherever he's gone. What I'm saying is that Jeff Hardy could have been a much bigger star on the levels of John Cena, Randy Orton, Edge, CM Punk, you name it, he should have been there. He is a former one-time WWE champion, a former two-time World Heavyweight champion, a three-time TNA World Heavyweight champion, a nine-time Tag Team champion, and a five-time Intercontinental champion. If you look at those accomplishments, in no way should I be calling him a flop. But if you put into context how his career has gone, his booking, the matches that he's had, in no way should he be up there with one of the greats. If you are a Jeff Hardy fan, let me know in the comments why you think that Jeff Hardy is not a flop and why he is one of the greats. To me, I feel like he's been overrated. His style is great, right? The high flying daredevil stuff is great, but you can't have that all the time. And when you do, it kind of diminishes his his special ability in the ring and everything. Moves like the whisper in the wind are like one of the worst moves ever. Like I can't take that move at all. He's better than Matt Hardy. I can attest to that, right? But that isn't really saying much because Matt Hardy he's not the best. I can't really say that Matt Hardy is one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. Even when he went on his singles run against Edge, you could kind of see the star power that he didn't have compared to the star power Edge had and the rise that Edge was going through at the time. So, yes, I understand that Jeff Hardy's had his problems, whether it be outside the ring, inside the ring with his injuries, but I feel like he could have been a lot more of a bigger star. He had his initial run that ended in 2003 and then he left, came back in 2006, and that's where it kind of clicked, where he was Intercontinental Champion and he had that big moment where he actually won the WWE Championship against Triple H and Edge. But then that's where the Vince booking comes in. When Vince books people, especially baby faces, good guys, he cannot book them, a la Kofi Kingston. For example, when Kofi Kingston won the WWE Championship, the run to that championship was one of the best bookings. Everyone was behind Kofi. Same reason why everyone was behind Jeff Hardy. But as soon as they won it and they had their feuds initially, it just kind of fell apart. It didn't feel the same. They had lackluster feuds, lackluster matches, and it kind of led to them losing it and then never getting it again. But in the case of Jeff Hardy, he got it back. He got back another world championship in the World Heavyweight Championship, not once but twice, and then he lost it to the same person, which actually led him to leave in 2009 because of a broken neck and drug problems and everything. And then he came back in 2017 with Matt Hardy as the Hardy Brothers. And again, it might have been Vince booking, it might have been that they didn't really see him as a star or anything. But this led to not much happening with Jeff Hardy. What I do remember from that run was him winning the Tag Team Championships with Matt, the return, which was amazing. But then again, they don't really do anything with him. I remember him winning the Intercontinental Championship during lockdown, and he had the matches with Sami Zayn and AJ Styles, which were great. I cannot lie, those were great, but it didn't really lead to much, especially on SmackDown, where he could have had the opportunity to face people like Roman Reigns, could have faced people like Drew McIntyre, but ended up facing Sheamus, and there was the whole piss in the cup situation, which I don't want to get to. But you see what I'm getting to there. That it's either companies don't trust Jeff Hardy enough, or that he really doesn't push himself to that level where he can be at that level, where he can be the top guy in a company. So in 2022, he left WWE officially to go to AEW. And there was a lot of hype about his AEW run, saying that he would actually do a lot, win tag team championships, face the Young Bucks like with Madison Jeff Hardy. He could do a lot in that company, face Darby Allin in a dream match. But that didn't happen. Might have been to things like old age, his body catching up to him, his demons, but it didn't lead to much. He got released from AEW and now he's in TNA again. Well, I feel like he's had the most success, but he's also had his darkest moments in TNA. If we do know, research it up, if you haven't. But if you get what I'm saying here, is that Jeff Hardy could have been so much of a bigger star. He could have had matches with the top guys. He could have been the top guy in the company if things were put in place, if the Vince booking was up to standard for baby faces. Look at how Cody Rhodes has been booked by Triple H. If Jeff Hardy had an inch of that booking, I feel as if he could have been a much, much bigger star. He could have been a multiple time WWE champion. He could have been so much better. But then, even so, when he did have heel runs, those did not feel organic because it's Jeff Hardy. He is a natural good guy. So, let me know, people. What do you think of Jeff Hardy? Where do you rank him in your top 10, top 5, wherever? And let me know in the comments who else do you see as a flop in the wrestling world. People, I have been Lamar. This has been Is Jeff Hardy as a flop? And I am out. Peace.